Welcome to EPCOT for opening day of the Flower and Garden Festival. This is my favorite festival, so I am so excited to be here. We're gonna go around, eat all the food, drink the drinks, see the Topiaries, and have a great day. I'm only here for one day, so let's see how much we can cram into one day. Grab one of these, thank you. Thank you, you too. All right, passports acquired. I already have a pretty good idea of what I want to eat. I've been browsing online, but definitely want to try some of the new stuff today. Take a walk through the butterfly landing, which is a butterfly garden before it gets very busy. It's only about 9:04, so the park just opened. It's always so pretty in here. And if you come throughout the festival, there's always more butterflies in here towards the end than there is in the beginning. Ooh, it is windy today.
Tim told me this. That's both my thing. I never
There we go. There's all the ones that will hatch and turn into butterflies later on. Always smells good in here too. You can always smell all the flowers. Got Woody and Bo Peep over here near the Imagination Pavilion. And their little sheep. The Yacht Grub menu actually has a couple of the new items on it that I want to try later when it's open. You definitely want to try that trio of dips and chips, and actually maybe the meat too. And they have a gin elderflower cocktail that looks pretty good. So we're definitely going to be coming back over here once this booth opens up. There's Bambi and Thumper and Flower over here in front of Canada. The real question is, does Pooh look more like Pooh this year, or does Pooh look like Ted? Let's go find out. I don't know. You be the judge. Does he look like Winnie the Pooh, or does he look like Ted? We got Rabbit over here with the honey pot. Got Eeyore and Piglet, and also Tigger over here in the UK pavilion. This is always such a pretty area back here. Especially right now when there's absolutely nobody back here. Let's see. Looks like there's an elephant over there. What's back here? Topiary Heritage Garden. So we have Mickey. Farther back here, elephant. Alice meeting back here in the little tea garden. We have Tinkerbell and her little fairy garden over here in front of the UK pavilion. The little fairy homes are so cute.
You want a little Tinkerbell house?
And there's lights in the bushes. That'll look good at nighttime once the sun goes down. I love this.
So I'm not going to be coming in.
I realized in my last video clip that I accidentally put on my other glasses when I took off my sunglasses. So if you notice any inconsistency, I always carry a backup pair of glasses in case mine break, and I accidentally put on the wrong pair, so that's why. Let's take a look at the menu here in France. The goat cheese croissant looks pretty good. Not a fan of duck. Other than the rosé frozen slush. As it's still only about 9:40, so none of the booths are open yet. Let's walk back here and see Belle on the beach before it gets too crowded. It's always a super popular area. Always a beautiful topiary. And of course, we have Cogsworth and Lumiere out front of France. Can you imagine if it stayed like this all day long? It is 9:31. Look at the crowds behind me. They're pretty much non-existent. It's like 9:30. Can you imagine if it stays like this all day long? That would be amazing. The weather is supposed to be like really dicey today with possible tornado and hail and storms blowing in later. And it's very windy. I had to put my hat on. But yeah, so far there's no one here. I know it's still very early, but this would be amazing if it stays like this. So fingers crossed. How often do you see this area completely empty? These are like my favorite kind of park days. And I don't care too much for the rides. I'll do them if there's not a long line, but I love just walking around and just soaking in all this ambiance. Like the atmosphere at Disney is like nothing else. This way. There's some people taking photos over there. It's so pretty in here. Beautiful. I am getting kind of thirsty. Left the hotel this morning, completely forgot to bring my water bottle, so I need to go find something to drink. All right, I got a cocktail and a bottle of water from the little Morocco booth over there. This is a blood orange mimosa, and I think it was $14.50. Let's see. That's good. It's not sweet at all. I'm definitely not a sweet fan when it comes to drinks. This one definitely has the more champagne taste than the juice. Yep, that's really good. Cheers. Happy first day of Flower and Garden. 7 dwarves over here. Leave me a comment down below. Can you name all of them? And which one's your favorite? I think I relate the most with Sleepy. And over here is Snow White and Dopey. Here's the garden Graze this year. I think we'll probably be doing that. I'm a big fan of the plant-based items here at the festivals. And your festival treat this year is, actually it doesn't say what it is, but you take it to the Pineapple Promenade. So we might be doing that because a lot of those items look really good. Making my way through Norway because I have to go visit my absolute favorite topiary that they put up every year. And it's not a Disney character, but it's like nostalgic Norway. Nice throwback to Maelstrom. The troll. Oh my gosh, I just love him so much. He is my favorite. The Mexico Pavilion will always be my favorite pavilion to visit. I just love how they created the outdoors inside. It's just so cozy in here. Three Caballeros is actually down for refurbishment, so we won't be doing that. But I just wanted to come in here and take a quick little walk around, see what they got since the last time I was here. I actually really love that restaurant over there too, Sun on Hill. Not only does it have the most amazing view of the ride, which again is down right now, but they have really good food. I've never had a bad meal here. I know it has kind of mixed reviews online, but again, it's like traditional Mexican, so it's not going to be fajitas and that kind of stuff, but delicious. Love it. Oh, these ears are new. I haven't seen these. Oh, those are pretty. Those are really pretty. I like those a lot. I don't see a price. The citrus blossom. Let's see. Shrimp, brie, lumpia, lemon tart. They also have the orange lemon smoothie, which comes in that little guy, which is adorable, but I don't think I've got enough room to get him home in my carry-on. That citrus baked brie looks pretty good. Grab my festival gift card with Orange Bird on it, loaded up some money. This is a good way to kind of budget your spending. You can add some money to this, use it at the booth, and then it keeps track on your receipt of how much money you have left. And it's really cute this year. Got our first festival item. This is the Impossible Meatball from Trowel and Trellis. And actually this is part of the Garden Graze, so we got our first little stamp right there. I got this last year, and this was actually my favorite thing last year. I ended up getting it twice. My plan this year was to try only the new items, but this was just so good I couldn't pass it up. So let's see if it's as good as it was last year. No, just as good as it was last year. It's got the crunchy spinach on the bottom. It does have some kind of sauce on it, which is, I'll have to look it up and see what it is. But the Impossible meat just has so many spices in it. It gives it such a good flavor. Just as good as last year. Absolutely love this. Here's the menu for Mexico. Taco, tostada, and then a flan. I think I'm gonna skip Mexico. It's always pretty good, but I do feel like it's a little overpriced here, and it's not any of the new items, so I'm gonna keep moving on and see what else I can find. We have Donald meet and greet back here. He normally has a sombrero on, but it is so incredibly windy that I don't think he's able to wear his hat today. Oh no! Made my way around to the refreshment outpost for the Jamaican beef patty. This is also part of the Garden Graze. So let's see what we got here. Oh gosh, how do I eat this without getting sticky stuff all over me? I mean, all right. One more bite here. All right, the shell is kind of crunchy on the outside, especially right here. This, if you like spice, this has a kick that like it grows on you. It's the Impossible meat on the inside, so it has a good flavor, and it's kind of like a sweet sauce on the outside. But yeah, this has some heat in the inside. I like it, but it's got a kick to it. Okay, it's definitely not the texture of like a traditional meat beef patty, because it would be like more ground beef, whereas this one's kind of compressed all together because it is that Impossible meat. But it is good. Especially with that sauce on the outside. That's a really good flavor. That's something I would get again. I am only here for one day. I flew in yesterday and I go home tomorrow morning. So my goal for today is to see as many topiaries as I can see and to eat as much food as I can possibly eat. I will be back in April, but I wanted to be here for opening day. So I'm gonna make my way around multiple times, plan on spending the whole day here and eat and drink and have a good time. Let's take a look at some of the merch here. There's one that says Best Buds on it, and that is $34.99. Let's see what's on the front. Yep, it's got spike there on the front, V-neck, and that's the back. We do have a Turbis tumbler, and this is the 30th anniversary of the festival, so that's what that is. This is $34.99. Spike the Bee Garden Steak, he is $39.99. Is that a candle holder? I guess? Is that what that is? I'm guessing that's a little candle holder. There's a little honey jar. Oh my gosh, it's windy. Another t-shirt, and they do have the themed salt and pepper shaker. Tons of Orange Bird. These are the little lug, like water bottle holders. Those are $50, and they are limiting per guest to 2, so that's good. Let's take a look at the ears. Oh, these are cute. Oh my gosh, I love Orange Bird. It does have the 30 years on the back. They're scented. Wait a minute. I smell a little bit. All right, I smell it a little bit, not a lot. How much are these? These are $44.99. Those are really cute. I wish they didn't say Flower and Garden on the back. I don't really like dated stuff. Those are super cute though. A couple more hats over here. 30 years on the back. Feeling happy on the front is $29.99. The straw sun hat is $29.99. More orange bird over here. Spirit jersey ornament. T-shirt down there. Watering can. Even has shorts. Corksicle. $54.99. I love that one. I knew that has a handle on it. I like that one a lot. And your orange bird coffee mug. They have the orange bird little salt and pepper shaker trash cans down here. Those are $14.99. A pink orange t-shirt. Let's see, that is the pattern on the front of that one. It has your 30 years down there. There's probably nothing on the back. No, the back is blank. That is $34.99. I just noticed the ears are actually loungefly. I really love those. I'm a huge fan of Orange Bird and Figment. These festivals always get me. Here is a tank top with Orange Bird at the bottom. And that is also $34.99. That's pretty. Good color combo on that. I really like the merch this year. Magnolia Terrace, back in the American Pavilion. There's the muffaletta, chicken gumbo, oysters, and bananas Foster, which I do not like bananas. I know most people find that weird, but I think I'm gonna try the gumbo and the oysters. Okay, change of plans. I went with the grilled oysters because those looked really good. And then instead of the gumbo, look at the size of this muffaletta. That is a gigantic chunk of bread for, I think this was like, what, $6? Something like that. I mean, yeah, there's not a whole bunch in the middle, but that's like 4 inches right there. That's a huge sandwich for the price. So we're gonna try these out. I got like the little tiniest bottle of Tabasco to put on top. And there's something sticky on this table, it's gross. Let's see. Squeeze my lemon on there, and then I'm gonna put some hot sauce on top. A little bit of my tiny Tabasco on these. Oysters is one of those things. I either love them or I hate them, depending on like how they're made. So let's give these a whirl and see. Not really sure what they put on the top of these. They're pretty good. Almost tastes like a spicy roasted garlic or something on top. It has like a crumble of something. I'm not sure if I would get these again. They are good. I'm not like the biggest grilled oysters fan, but I did want to try them since it was something new this year. How do you even begin to eat this? This is so big. Like, there's no way to take a bite of this. I'm gonna have to do it sideways. Yeah, muffaletta is good every year. Especially if you like olives. Actually, that bread's really good. It's way too thick for the amount of meat that's in there. But that is huge for the price. Definitely a good deal for that. The Japan booth has the furushi, of course, a steamed bun, ramen cup, and takoyaki. We actually just went to Japan in January, so I think I'm gonna skip this booth. Maybe get the furushi later, I don't know, we'll see. But for now, I'm gonna keep on moving. I'm gonna stop by and see Kermit and Miss Piggy over here. Looking fabulous. Over at La Isla Fresca, there's a Jamaican jerk chicken, seafood ceviche, coconut chocolate, that's a flan, citrus slushy. I think I'm gonna skip this one. Over at Northern Bloom in the Canada Pavilion, they have these seared scallops, beef tenderloin, and a chocolate maple whiskey cake. And then there's your beers and drinks down there. I think the pavilion in Canada is probably one of the prettiest. The water back here and all the flowers. Really nice. Exactly. Looks like they've got Figment over here in the center. Would make for a pretty good photo this year. He's normally over there near the Imagination Pavilion. But this year, they've got him dead center of Spaceship Earth in the back. And that looks really nice. It has started raining. That's all right. I put my rain jacket on. I'm still walking around. Everything still looks beautiful even though it's raining. That'll get rid of some of the crowds because it definitely got crowded now. Got Pluto and Mickey over there. You see Spaceship Earth in the background. And there's Miss Minnie. And Chip and Dale. There's a storm blowing in about 20 minutes. So I'm heading into the DVC lounge here in the Imagination Pavilion. Gonna try to ride out the storm for a little bit. We'll see what happens. Communicore Hall looks so pretty, all decorated. It's like this was its intended use. How pretty this is. And actually this is where you're gonna find the Farmer's Feast booth over there in the corner. I'm not getting anything from that one right now, but it's beautiful in here. All the lights, bright colors, everything is blooming. Floating gardens. They did a really good job over here for this festival. That is like the perfect view right there. Let's see. This is sponsored by Scentsy Hibiscus Sunset. Let's see if we can smell this. Oh wow. Yeah. That smells so good. And just take in that view. Nothing beats Flower and Garden Festival. Over here, this one's a succulent. Let's see what this one smells like. It smells good too. Let's see what the one over here is. This one is fresh gardenia. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. This one's honeysuckle dew. Let's see. I can barely smell that one at all. Wow, look at those dark skies over there. I said the weather today, so there was a chance of damaging winds up to 40, 50 miles an hour. Possibility of hail. It's raining right now. So I put on my little fancy rain jacket that unfortunately only covers half of me, but that's all right. It's definitely misty rain right now and there's a huge storm coming, so fingers crossed it passes over pretty quick and we're still able to make some more laps. One more over here. This is the hydrangea bouquet. It smells good too. I love hydrangeas. I think they are such pretty flowers. Oh my God. I don't know if you can see how windy it is. It has started to rain. And I don't even know if you can hear anything. I've got the little wind mic things on, but ooh, there is storm. Is it coming? I gotta go find someplace to hide out for a little bit. It is pouring, and it is a chilly rain. Almost made, oh my God, it's so cold. Almost made it back over to Mexico. I'm gonna go hide down there for a little bit. Margarita line looks a little bit different now than it did this morning because it's pouring outside. Excited to weather the storm a little bit. It's still raining, but we've got food to eat, drinks to drink, things to see, and I'm only here for today. So a little bit of rain never hurt anybody, but look how choppy the water is out there from the wind. Ooh, I don't want to turn around. That's the way the wind's blowing. Look at that. Thank goodness this camera's waterproof. Oh yeah, that's a cold rain. All right, let's keep walking. On an Elsa over here in front of Norway. Looking lovely. Over in Germany, I'm gonna grab the potato pancakes. So that's actually part of the garden Graze. And I don't think I want any of the drinks, but I love those potato pancakes. The potato pancakes from Germany. Kind of having a makeshift table here because it's still raining and everything is soaking wet to sit down. This was part of the garden Graze too, so I got another stamp. These are always good. I'm such a potato lover. This is something that I'm not going to skip any festival. It's basically shredded hash browns with some applesauce on top. So good. Can't go wrong with potatoes. Let's go take a look at the Garden Rocks lineup. Band here tonight is Evolution Motown, which is actually who we saw last year when we were here. And then we had a second trip last year where we saw Hanson. Take a peek at the Dragon in Japan. So beautiful how they do this. And you get the backdrop of the traditional buildings. Some bonsai trees. A little rock garden down there. They brought back the Topiaries this year. There's a Mickey head for $60.99. Or another Mickey elephant. These are so cute. I do not have a green thumb, so I'd be afraid I would kill these. But they're definitely a unique souvenir. Ew, apparently these are disgusting plants. I guess it smells. It kind of looks like kale. It doesn't say what it is. There's no sign anywhere. It kind of looks like it's some kind of kale. I don't find kale this. Oh wait, is that the smell? Then over here we have sad plants. I mean, I'd be pretty happy if I had hydrangeas. Those are really pretty. Let's go around the corner and see what the yellow ones are. Let's see. These are joyous plants. All kind of spread out. We got some purple over here. Let's see what those are. Purple is fearful. Red must be angry. Let's see. Yep. Red is angry plants. And there's some across the walkway. Let's go over there and see what's over here. Over here we have anxious plants. And envious. Embarrassed. There's pink. And then, oh gosh, I don't know how to say that. Anyway. Pretty color. Let's take a little walk through Journey of Water while we're here. Oh, this area always reminds me of Hawaii. Alani. Stunning. I love all the lush tropical plants in here. just in case we didn't get wet enough earlier in the storm. Go ahead and stick our hand in some more water. It's such a cute area for kids too. There's so many little interactive water things they can play with. I need 3 more items for my garden graze. I think I want to get the avocado toast, biscuits and gravy, and the grilled street corn. Yep, that'll be my last 3. Let's go head over to EPCOT for the avocado toast. Need to stop into Club Pool. These are amazing. I feel like this is something I would have gotten in my Christmas stocking as a kid. Lip smackers. Adorable. And there's a bigger one. What is that? Oh yeah, lip balm inside. I don't think I can manage this with one hand. I'm gonna get some Beverly. I haven't tried it in many years. Let's see. I'm gonna try Beverly. I mean, it's not awful. It's not as bad as people make it out to sound. It kind of has like an Aperol taste. It's not something I would want all the time, but it's not horrible. Let's see. Let's do the China one is the one they say tastes like barbecue chips. Let's do the cucumber spray. That was actually pretty good. That one's from Russia. I would actually drink that. That's pretty good. Found Groot over here with his greenhouse mixtape. He's in a different location this year. And there was a photo pass photographer over here until about 2 seconds ago when it started raining. He bailed. Donald and some daisies, but not Daisy, over here in front of Connections. With an entire garden planted out front. Over at EPCOT, got a ton. Did the biscuits and gravy, also the shrimp and grits, and the avocado toast. If you're wondering how I'm eating so much just in one day, I do have my teenage son with me. I just don't show him for like privacy reasons. So let's see how all this stuff goes. And I did get the last stamp on my little garden graze, so we can go get our completer prize also today. All right, I'm gonna take the, let's try the shrimp and grits first here. See if I can do this one-handed. Can't get the height just right. Let's see, I didn't get the shrimp in that one. I just got the corn and the grits. The grits and the corn are really good. Not a lot of spice. Let's see if the shrimp has any spice on it. I'm actually surprised it's not overcooked. Considering like how quick they're cranking out things over there. Shrimp and grits is pretty good. I don't think I got this one last year. The corn and the green onions gives it like a hint of fresh every time you bite into it. And the grits are a really good consistency. I said this one doesn't actually have a lot of spice to it, like heat spice. It's good. Would you like your biscuits and gravy?
Yeah.
Is it, oh, you pick it up and eat it?
Yeah, there's a sausage on it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like open face type thing with a knife. Oh gosh. Gravy all over me. I'm gonna cut the biscuits and gravy. We didn't get a knife, did we?
I think we need one.
This one looks super messy. It's the biscuits and gravy. The biscuit is really dense and really dry. I mean, there is a lot of gravy on top. try just the gravy by itself because I can't figure out what the red is in it. I'll have to get my love book out. It's not bad, but this one definitely has like the least amount of like overall flavor out of anything that I've tried today. The biscuit's really hard, really dry. The sausage is okay, but it's not great. It's just like a little sausage patty. I don't think I would get this one again. This one's the one thing of the day that I would not eat a second time. Let's move on to our avocado toast. I mean, you can't really screw up avocado toast, right? It's such a pretty presentation. I'm actually just gonna pick it up and bite it because I'm afraid if I try to cut it, it'll all fall apart. Let's see. Yep. Always a winner. Avocado, tomatoes, cheese, edible flowers. So fresh. Can't go wrong with that one. This one's a winner every year. As I continue to eat the shrimp and grits, it definitely has like a slow burn. It's not overly spicy. Even though I've eaten quite a bit of spicy stuff today, I'm not really a fan of spicy food. I like a little bit of heat, but not like spice. This does have a little bit of like that back end after you eat it for a while, a little bit of burn. It's really good. I'm really glad I tried this one. Grabbed the Santa Margarita Rosé from the little wine booth out front of EPCOT. It's really good. It's very heavy on the peach flavor. I almost thought they gave me a Bellini to start with, but sparkling rosé, delicious. I think it was 14. Is 14? 15? It's 15, not 14. I would definitely get that again. That's the first time I've tried this. I normally just get the Prosecco from that car, but I wanted to switch it up and try something different. Yep. Got my completer prize for the Garden Graze. She said it is a plant-based vanilla and Dole Whip swirl, and then you get the little souvenir cup. It's a good vanilla. It's not as sweet as the like pineapple vanilla swirl that you get at the parks. It's not as sweet as the regular swirl with the plant-based, I don't think. And it's definitely melting at like a different temperature than the pineapple. Still good and very cute. And then of course I had to get the violet lemonade because it's not a flower garden without one of these. I get the non-alcoholic version. I think it's better. It's so light and refreshing. Delish. Cheers. We completed the Garden Graze, so our little prize is wildflower mix. A little pack of seeds. Shaky, shaky.